So, Twitch is having some fun recently. Don't we all just love wrongful bans? But you know what's better than wrongful bans? Having streamers get banned over and over and over and over again without facing any real punishment. That's it's just a cherry on the top. So in case you didn't know, Twitch has always been a simp breeding ground, as I like to call it, and streamers got their way recently with the new hot tub and beaches category, which I think that's what it's called, which basically means that they can stream in a bikini and it will be completely fine and not against TOS. Unless you're eliminated, then you can pull out the good old nippy slippy and then beg to get banned afterwards, and then barely get banned because you begged for it. So anyway, the only real downside of this is that your ad revenue significantly goes down whenever you stream under that category, which I mean, it makes sense. I don't know why streamers can't get this through their head. I mean, the platform was made for gaming. It's marketed towards gaming. So why in the world would ads look at Twitch, then the hot tub and beaches section and go, oh yes, this is what I want to invest in. Not all the other gaming content that people are really here for. I want to invest in this. Honestly though, the loss of ad revenue isn't even really a big deal. I mean, it's Twitch. Most of your revenue is going to come from donos, bits and subs, simps, you know, all of that stuff. And out of all of that though, ad revenue is typically the lowest out of the four. So why are you upset about it? I truly don't understand. I honestly don't even really know. But you know, whatever. Maybe because I'm not that big of a streamer. Twitch.tv/BossOfRandom. Oh, sorry, I had sellout stuck in my throat. That was my bad. Maybe the reason they're upset is because they're all about 20 times my size. So they may be making actual money off of the ad revenue, but I'm not too sure. So what do you do when you're losing ad revenue off of something that you already shouldn't be allowed on the platform? Why you abuse the system more, of course. I mean, it's really simple. What's the other option? Just suck it up and not only be in it for the money. What? Don't make me laugh. Come on. This is serious talk. Come on, don't make me laugh. That's not funny. No, apparently it's not enough for these streamers to get whatever they want and get their own category. No, they want more. Because they lost literally the smallest little percentage of their ad revenue. So they started to move on to the ASMR category. And all it takes is to do a quick search of ASMR on Twitch to see... yeah, most of these aren't just ASMR, are they? Oh no. I mean, I know YouTube has the same thing going on, but at least YouTube isn't afraid to ban people. I mean, yeah, 99% of their bans are stupid, or just don't make sense, or not for the right person, or not justifiable. But, you know, hey, at least they ban people, at least. You know, they're trying. This really can be said when it comes to Twitch, though. We all know the unfair biasness when it comes to punishments to males and females on Twitch, which personally I don't really care about and I'm not going to talk about for this video. It's not really irrelevant for this video, I just don't feel like getting into it. But the fact that these streamers break TOS, then they do get banned, I guess, but for 3 days, for 3 days, really, for 3 days, you know, they're making like thousands a day. I don't think, you know, 3 days is gonna do anything, but okay. Like, for real, what is a 3-day ban gonna do? A 3-day ban is the equivalent of slapping someone on the wrist. It's not gonna teach them anything, especially for abusing the system as heavy as this is. I mean, it's not that bad, but it's still pretty bad, especially because Twitch is, like I said, it's a gaming platform and there's a lot of kids on it, a lot of young impressionable kids, especially gamer boys. That are just going through puberty and everything. They're gonna see this and go, oh my god, yes. It would be like if your kid broke into someone's house, sold everything they own, got caught, broke out of prison, and then started World War III, then came home and you're like, hi honey, how was your day, my little sugar plum? And they tell you what they did. Wait, why would they tell you what they did? You know what, never mind. They tell you what they did and you just go, oh come on my honey bunches of oats, that's not even that bad, but I am gonna have to punish you, you little goblin. Then instead of beating him on the ground, like any child should, you instead just take away their 20-year-old game console that they don't ever use. Then letting them eat breakfast for dinner. It's not teaching them anything. At all. I mean, if it was teaching people anything, there wouldn't be as much people exploiting the system like this. I mean, right now it's so bad that when you look up ASMR on Twitch, you can clearly see some thumbnails that don't look very ASMR family friendly, PG clean to say the least. I mean, it would make sense if they did these 3-day bans at first, then adjusted the bans accordingly depending on how against TOS it was, or maybe how many times they've repeated this offense. But nope, you know, it's Twitch. They don't have a spine. I don't think, correct me if I'm wrong here, but I'm about 87% sure that no one has been banned entirely from the website for this exploit. I'm not too sure on that. Like I said, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that no one has been banned entirely from it. It's just, classic Twitch though. No matter how many times we get mad at them for this terrible ban double standard, they just keep on doing it. I mean, come on, Jeff Bezos, you can do better than this. Actually, on second thought, maybe that petition is right. So yeah, these streams have infected the ASMR community on Twitch, and honestly, I listen to ASMR, and I use it sometimes when I work too much, which happens pretty often. I actually highly recommend it if you stay up really late every night like I typically do. It helps relieve stress and stuff like that, and it even does help headaches, which I have. I have a really bad migraine, so what I'll do is I'll just sit down, chill for a while, maybe play a little bit of Minecraft, listen to ASMR, take a Tylenol, and usually within 40 minutes or so, my migraine will be gone. If not, then I'll just go to bed. So, ASMR also helps with that. So, sorry, I went off on a little ASMR ramble, I guess you could call it. But I didn't mean to. I was just trying to tell you guys stuff to keep you happy and healthy, just to keep you guys, active and stuff, looking out for you. You know me. Just looking out for you guys, because I genuinely love every single one of you. Also, I just don't want the ASMR brand to be tarnished by this, because this word I can't say on YouTube. Elation has been plagued in the ASMR community for a long time, and has been on YouTube for even longer. Thing is, there's a line that you can't cross and shouldn't cross. I mean, you're a content creator, and when you're pulling numbers like this, you would mostly be labeled a professional, but whether it be by fellow content creators or just other people, you would be labeled a professional when you pull numbers like this. So seeing the bigger content creators abuse a system like this just to get bigger and to make more money just goes to show who's in it for the love of content creating and who's in it for the money. And typically it's also an insult in a way, because it's really you're doing this just for what, a few more clicks, just for a few extra. I don't know. It really just bugs me and gets my nerves. I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm being very biased and mean to these streamers, but it personally just bugs me, when people abuse stuff like this. Anyway, let's get back on track. Actual video topic talking now instead of me just rambling, because that's all this video's been for the past few minutes. The next thing I want to talk about is how this is going to affect the rest of the content creators on Twitch. So, Twitch as a whole, maybe it won't take a hit when it comes to ad revenue. I doubt that it will, as a whole, take a hit when it comes to ad revenue, because I feel like Twitch has always had this sort of thing, just not as abusive as this, but I don't think they're gonna have any real big repercussions when it comes to this, monetarily anyway, because we all know Twitch's credibility is gonna take yet another hit, which, isn't really much to knock away at this point anymore. They're hanging by a thread as it is, when it comes to credibility anyways, but they just keep punching themselves, they're at this point, they're punching themselves when they're down. Well, it's not really credibility, but for lack of a better word, I'm just gonna call it credibility. Maybe the better word is respectability. That's probably a better word. I don't know why I said respectability. I should have just said respect. English. But yeah, I doubt this would have a huge impact, or even a slight impact on other content creators. But for the ASMR side of Twitch, it's probably going to be a lot worse. I think it's going to take an even bigger hit when it comes to ad revenue, which is only going to punish the actual ASMR creators on Twitch. And it isn't really going to help at all, because the ones who are new and just migrated to the ASMR community to abuse are going to keep doing the same thing and move to a different category and just keep on doing the same thing. Almost like a plague, actually, to be honest. That's low-key what it sounds like right now. It just sounds like they're a plague. That's how I'm describing them. I don't know if it just sounds bad because that's how I'm describing them, or if it's just that bad because that is that bad. I don't know. But yeah, I genuinely do feel a little bad for the actual ASMR content creators, who are now probably getting less recognition because these people just came in, stole their category, and were like, hey, this is ours now, bye. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this whole situation. I definitely want to know. I do read every single one of my comments, because I absolutely love all the support I get on my videos. And yeah, go ahead and subscribe if you did like this video. Go ahead and smash like if you like this video. I do stream on Twitch if you want to see. That's more gaming content, gaming related content, mainly Minecraft really. I also make music and have a Twitter and all that good stuff. Just go down in the description, have a fun time, and yeah, go ahead and see you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys. Have a good day.